Alright, hey everyone, this is Alex. I'm doing my almost, I think, a little over 6 month update on testosterone and just talking about whatever, I guess. Not much has really changed. I don't see a change in my facial structure. The only noticeable change, I guess, is my voice and my facial hair, which y'all can't see because I decided to shave last night. I probably should have made the video, but before I shave, but I will. And it's not a noticeable change, but my appetite is off the chart. Like, my parents can go grocery shopping, and they're shopping for 6 people, and 3 of those people are grown men. Well, I guess myself included are grown men, and not one of them eats as much as I do. Like, I will inhale the whole groceries within a matter of maybe minutes. That's how hungry I am, and I'm not even gaining weight. Like, if anything, I'm putting on more muscle than fat I'm gaining. I've stayed at 170, and I've dropped below it just recently, maybe by like a pound, which is really weird. Like, I guess my metabolism is just speeding up faster than I'm taking in calories. But yeah, other than that, there's not really changes. Muscle mass is getting a little better. My voice is lower. I'm starting to get little chest hairs more darker. Like, I have a fuzzy stomach. This is my chest is kind of bare. What else? Acne is still kind of bad on my back. It's not as bad as it was. But at least it's not on my face, and that's all I can say. Like, oh no. Yeah, I got my note for top surgery recently. This weekend, I'm supposed to have it faxed over to me later. And I also talked to a fellow trans guy, I believe, and he asked some pretty, good questions about, like, where I see. It's just basically about our visibility in the queer community, and there's this whole, saying the T isn't silent in LGBT, but I do believe it is. And it's not that I want it to be, but it's and not all of us, I'm not saying all of us do this, but, we work so hard to present ourselves as one gender, and, when it comes to saying we don't want to be known as something else, we don't want to be known as, we used to be female, or we used to be male, or just whatever we prefer to be. And that's how the T becomes silent. It's not, we don't want it to be silent as we're going through the transition. We want people to know that we're not a female, or we're not a male, we're this. But as soon as we cross that line into being a male and no longer having to correct people, we don't want to tell them. So therefore, we are silent. Like, at school, I didn't want to necessarily come out. I wanted to be, because for once, I didn't have to tell people to call me male, that I prefer to be calling, my pronouns are male, and, call me he, call me sir. For once, I didn't have to tell them that that's what I wanted. I automatically got it, and I didn't want to come out, but I did. So, I did come out. I told them. Just because, issues were coming up, and I thought it'd be better if I told them than, them finding out from someone else. Not that anyone knew at the school, but, yeah. But it is silent. To a certain point, we are silent, and it's our own fault. So, I don't know, that just got me thinking. We want to be visible, but at the same time we don't. I don't know. And the way we act, too, like, we overcompensate, I guess, trying to be a man, a lot of us. Or even vice versa. And It's just like in high school. Like a lot of men will try to be the alpha male and outdo one another, and it's not needed. Like it's not. But yeah, I really don't know where I stand in the queer community. I'm not a gay man. I'm not a lesbian. I'm not bisexual, pansexual. I'm very much a straight man. I've never liked anything other than women. I'm engaged to a woman. Yeah, but I don't know where I fit in. I mean, it's LGBT, but a lot of the time, not only do we outcast ourselves, but the queer community doesn't necessarily understand us either. So, a lot of times, like, I know a lot of people say, like, if I were to go to a gay club with my fiance, I would get weird looks. Just like I know when I used to go to gay clubs, and I see straight people there, I'm like, what are they doing here? We're not welcomed in their club, so why are they in ours? And and that could have been a trans couple. One of them could have been transgendered. I don't know. Did I ever confront them? No, because it really didn't bother me that much. It was just more of a joke. But as I'm actually in that person's or their shoes now, it's not that much of a joke when people actually confront you. They don't know your life. But it's sad to be confronted and be harassed by people who are supposed to understand you and supposed to know what kind of struggle you're going through, despite it being coming out as gay or lesbian or coming out as transgender. They're supposed to understand. It's almost all the same. We're all put through the same struggle. Basically, we all have to come out. And for them to treat their fellow queer peers is like that, it's kind of sad. And I don't really know what to say about that. But I'm kind of lost of words for that. I mean, I know I just said I always thought like that. Why are those breeders in our club? It was more of a joke to me. It wasn't like they weren't a joke. It was, the saying was a joke. Like, I didn't care. I have nothing against straight people. Or, people not in the queer community coming to our clubs. Or, I wouldn't even say ours. It's not my club. It's just a club. But now I'm getting weird looks, and I hear little snickering and little people talking in the background thinking we can't hear them, and we can. I don't want to go to a regular club. I would prefer to go to this one. Just because, it has better music to me. I like the music the gay clubs play. Which, but, and I also feel safer at the gay clubs than I do at the, heterosexual clubs. I don't know what you want to call them. The times I've been to, the regular clubs, there's been fights, there's been shootings, there have been people stunning each other with stun guns, and I have yet to come in contact with that at a gay club. I've yet to see someone get bashed outside. I've yet to see someone get any kinds of hurt at a gay club, where I'm at least. But, I don't feel that safety anymore for some reason. I don't want to go to a gay club anymore, and that to me, right there, that is sad. So, I don't even know what to say about that. And this being Austin, yeah, that really is sad, because Austin is very open, it's very liberal, and for, fuck's sakes, its fucking motto is called Keep Austin Weird. Like, how much more different can he be? But yeah, that's my rant for the month, maybe the week, I don't know. So, but yeah, other than that, the changes on testosterone, like I said, have been very moderate. My voice is getting a little deeper, a little more hair, but that's it. I got downstairs growth, which has just like hit it's on what is it called? hasn't stopped. It's just recently hit a spurt. There you go, which is awesome. I'm not going to talk about that too much because I don't know who's watching my videos, if my parents are, but yeah. But yeah, that hit a growth spurt. But that's pretty much it. No receding hairline, at least. I hope I don't have a receding hairline. It's always been kind of weird, but it hasn't gone back any. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, till next time. Later, guys.